The Catholic world mourns. Pope Francis, the 266th successor to St. Peter, has passed away. His papacy, a time of profound change and spiritual reflection, has left an indelible mark on the Church and the world. From his humble beginnings in Argentina to his unwavering commitment to the poor and marginalized, Pope Francis challenged us to live the gospel message with renewed vigor. He reminded us of the Church's mission of mercy and compassion. His legacy of dialogue and bridge building will continue to inspire generations to come. As the world remembers his warmth, his humor, and his unwavering faith, the ancient rituals and traditions surrounding the end of a papacy begin. The Church enters a period of mourning and transition, a time known as sede vacante, Latin for the seat lies vacant. During this time, the weight of history and the solemnity of the moment descend upon the Vatican. The world watches, waits and prays as the Church prepares to elect a new shepherd. The news spread swiftly across the globe, carried on airwaves and digital streams. Pope Francis is dead. In St. Peter's Square, the bells of the Basilica toll, a somber and resonant sound that echoes the gravity of the moment. Flags are lowered to half-mast. A palpable sense of loss descends upon the city of Rome. The Vatican confirms the news, a simple statement marking the passing of an era. The world pauses, reflecting on the legacy of the Argentinian pontiff who championed the cause of the poor and challenged the powerful. The faithful gather in churches and cathedrals around the world, seeking solace in prayer and remembrance. The Church, a global family united in grief, prepares to bid farewell to its shepherd. Deep within the Apostolic Palace, behind closed doors, the rituals of transition begin. The papal apartments, recently alive with activity, are sealed. The seal, a simple strip of cloth, signifies the end of Pope Francis's reign and the beginning of the interregnum. Another tradition, steeped in symbolism, unfolds. The fisherman's ring, a signet ring unique to each pope and a symbol of his authority, is ceremoniously destroyed. The Cardinal Camerlengo, a key figure during the sede vacante, oversees this act. The ring is not simply broken, it is defaced, a visible sign that the papacy is vacant. With this act, the Church reaffirms its ancient traditions, marking the passing of one pontificate and the anticipation of the next. As the Church mourns, the Cardinal Camerlengo assumes his crucial role. He is the caretaker, the steward of the Church during this time of transition. His responsibilities are vast. He manages the day-to-day affairs of the Vatican. He prepares for the Conclave, the gathering of cardinals who will elect the new pope. The Camerlengo's role is not one of power but of service. He is a guardian, ensuring continuity and order during a period of profound change. His decisions are guided by tradition and canon law. He consults with the College of Cardinals, seeking their wisdom and counsel. In this time of uncertainty, he is a symbol of stability and hope, a reminder that the Church endures. A world in mourning, the WWIII, and global grieving. The world prepares to bid farewell to Pope Francis. For 9 days, the Church observes the WWIII, a period of mourning and prayer. The faithful gather in St. Peter's Square and in churches around the world. They light candles, say rosaries, and attend special masses. Global leaders, dignitaries, and representatives from different faiths arrive in Rome to pay their respects. The world recognizes the passing of a spiritual leader who transcended religious boundaries, a champion of the poor, and a voice for peace. The funeral, a solemn and majestic affair, brings together people from all walks of life, a testament to the unifying power of faith and the global reach of the Catholic Church. Section 6. Towards a New Dawn. Preparations for the Conclave. As the WWIII conclude, the focus shifts to the upcoming Conclave. The College of Cardinals, spiritual leaders from around the world, gather in Rome. They bear the weighty responsibility of electing the next successor to St. Peter. The cardinals, known as the princes of the Church, engage in intense prayer and reflection. They discuss the state of the Church and the challenges facing the faithful in the modern world. They consider the qualities needed in the next pope. Their task is not simply to choose a leader but to discern the will of God. Section 7. The Sacred Space, Transforming the Sistine Chapel. Preparations for the Conclave extend beyond the spiritual realm. The Sistine Chapel, renowned for its breathtaking frescoes by Michelangelo, undergoes a transformation. Workmen erect a false floor and install simple wooden stalls for each cardinal. Stoves are brought in, one for burning the ballots and another to release smoke signals, informing the world of the election's progress. The transformation of the Sistine Chapel, a space normally filled with tourists and art lovers, into a secluded and sacred space underscores the solemnity of the occasion. The world watches, captivated by the juxtaposition of ancient rituals and modern technology, all set against the backdrop of Michelangelo's masterpiece. Section 8. The conclave begins. Cardinals gather in solemnity. The day arrives. The cardinals, after celebrating the Mass of the Holy Spirit, process into the Sistine Chapel. They chant the Litany of Saints, invoking the intercession of those who have gone before them in faith. The weight of history, of past popes and pivotal decisions, fills the air. Inside the chapel, the cardinals take their places. The doors are closed to the outside world. The extra omnes, everyone else, out, echoes through the chapel as the master of ceremonies seals the conclave from external influence. Section 9. Behind closed doors, the conclave and the anticipation of white smoke. The conclave begins. The cardinals, isolated from the outside world, dedicate themselves to prayer, discussion, and the solemn task of electing the next pope. The world waits, watching the chimney atop the Sistine Chapel for the smoke signals that will announce the outcome of their deliberations. Black smoke will signify another day of deliberations. White smoke, a sign that a new pope has been chosen, will usher in a new chapter in the history of the Catholic Church. The world holds its breath, waiting for the smoke to rise, carrying with it the hopes and prayers of the faithful around the globe.